Huddle is a content collaboration platform for enterprise in the cloud. It's a bit of a mouthful, so what does it mean? It's very simple. We transform the way you work. Our mission is to give you a place, a huddle, to store information, to be able to share and work on that in the cloud with anyone you want to on any device at any time. Huddle was formed out of my experiences of working in a previous business where we had 300 or 400 people on my team working globally, and we were stuck using email, and we found it impossible to work together. So we thought, hang on, how can we solve this problem better? Surely we can build one platform in the cloud that everyone can work on, regardless of whether we're in the office, out of the office, on our phones, working with a client or internally with our colleagues. In business today, there are two huge transformations going on. The first one is a fundamental change in the way that people buy and use software. Over the last few years, people have looked to replace on-premise software with cloud software. And in the last year, that has gone from being a pilot, an experiment in many large organizations, to being the way of doing business. So we talk to CIOs every day, and they tell us that in the next 3 years, all of the software that they deliver, everything that they do, will go from being traditional on-premise software into the cloud. The second massive shift that's going on is what's happened in our social lives. We've all been using technology to enhance what we do every day. As our lives got busier and more dispersed, and as we became more global, we were able to use technology to do that. First of all, email, then along came the social networks and tools like Twitter and Facebook, and now there's many more. Now that same trend is happening in the enterprise. In work, we expect to be able to work with people globally, whether they are colleagues or customers or partners, suppliers, not even in our business, in the same way. We expect to be able to look at our phone and not just see a stream of 1,000 emails, but to see updates from what my colleagues are working on. Huddle sits at one of the most exciting parts of the enterprise software industry, and with that comes a huge opportunity both for us and for all of our customers. We're growing more than 100% year on year. We've gone from being a startup in one office in London to having 4 offices in London, San Francisco, New York, Washington, DC. We are growing with some of our customers exceptionally fast, and those customers are pulling us into new places. Places like Australia, where we'll open up next year, and some of our customers where they're growing and rolling out to tens of thousands of users very quickly means that we're having to scale with them. So when you land a customer that says, I would like to move entirely off my legacy application and I want 10,000 people to be using Huddle in 6 weeks' time, as we had last month, that involves very fast growth. But it's very exciting to think that we're transforming those organizations as quickly as we can be.